Hi, I'm Anthony Hudson. Thanks for joining us for Saturday Night Football. Collaborating with me in the commentary booth is Gary Lyon. Welcome, Gaz.
Thanks, Hutto. I've been looking forward to this one all week.
Taking the field tonight will... And here we go. It's the Bombers taking on the Giants. Contest the hard ball. Intercepted. Miracle Man was taken high in the tackle. Goes by foot. One, worked hard to get to that ball. Brilliant tackle and wins it.
Great tackling technique.
And the ball trickles over the boundary. Ball tossed back in. Slapped away. Gives the old don't argue. Fights the good fight. Green keeps it moving. Cameron going for number one. Kick goes astray and it's out on the full. Uses it now. Doing well to intercept that kick. Just gave it away. Just dismisses his opponent. Gets the handball away. Gets caught in the tackle, and it's a free. Didn't get away from that tackle.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
Slick with the hands, at full stride, receives the handball. Not happy with that kick as it goes out on the full. Wilson heads onto the ground. He likes his chances from here. Velvet Sledgehammer celebrates with the fans. He's kicked the first goal.
He knew.
About to resume hostilities. 22 got the tap. 30 sends the drop punt on its way for another goal. He celebrates hard after that. The Bombers would be happy with this start. One down. Takes possession. Miracle Man uses it by foot. Marks now and can send it back. Davis flicks it over. Handballs to a teammate on the run. Missed opportunity with a handball. Dishes it off to a player on the run. Puts it into space. He gets his hands on the footy. Taken by Velvet Sledgehammer. It'll be a ball up. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
Fends off the tackler. 22 needs a chance to rest. Miracle Man grabs that one. He heads for home. Drop punt straight through the middle. He puts through his first goal. He loved that one.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal.
Clears the contest. Pushes off the tackler. No problems with that kick from Cornelio. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. The Giants sink their first. Back with another centre bounce. Hammers it. Gathered by 9. Shield coming onto the ground. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Big Fish won the duel. 22 wins himself a free for that tackle. Couldn't see off 22.
A great defensive effort.
Hands that ball to the opposition. Quick hands, and they could be away here. Davis uses the body well. Lobs the handball. Has a runner alongside him. Missed the target. Whitfield unable to hold on. Velvet Sledgehammer nurses it home. He's excited about that one. The Bombers cleat the Giants 24-6. Back in the middle now.
The Bombers are winning the ball out of the clearance and are capitalising. It's much easier to score when you're always on the front foot.
Turns it over there. 6 sees off Patton. It's a turnover. He takes the shot. Green puts another one through. Smiles all round. Trouble for the Giants. They need to kick a few now. 22 slaps it away. 9 controls this one.
Thank you, Ivan.
We'll get a stoppage. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it. The Bombers are in front in the clearances, and it's allowing them to create pressure up the field and scoring opportunities.
22 heading to the bench. Will get the ball tossed back into play. Thrown in now. Guides it down. A bit too hard with the push, and it's a free kick. Going for goal number 1. On its way. The Bombers are happy about that one. His teammates rush over. Ominous signs for the Bombers. 3 goals up now.
The Bombers have been extremely well organised at the stoppages, and it sees them being able to win the ball from the clearance.
Ward kicks in heavy traffic. He went for the ride of his life. Puts the handball out in front. Finds his man. 6 links up with a chance to run. Has a man running for him. A good mark under the circumstances. 8 couldn't quite nail the kick. The Bombers 31 play. The Giants 12. Tomlinson searching for a teammate. Plays on. Stuck the mitts out there and held onto it. Has it now. Hands it out to open space. The loose ball scooped up. Velvet Sledgehammer gets reward for effort with that kick. He's enjoying that goal. The Bombers doing well at the moment.
He did really well there and gets the reward. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground.
Centre bounce. Won the hit out. A chance for Big Fish. Now it's a ball up. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
Big Fish hacks it out of there. He has to hold on to those.
Thank you, guys. I'll have it.
There'll be a ball up close to goal. Big Fish hits it down. Finding the loose ball was lob. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. Hoskin Elliott drops the mark. Just landed in his back. Treloar goes with the kick. Finds himself in space and marks.
The Bombers just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
32, getting the crowd involved. The Bombers could kick the last 3 goals. Now they lead by 31. Tap down. 24, grabbed it clean. Marks all alone. 35 metres out. This should prove an easy angle for Velvet Sledgehammer. He looks like he needs a spell. He goes it alone. The Bombers finds a way to get that one through. They stretch their lead with that effort. Gets some reward for his efforts. The Bombers have kicked the last 4 goals. The lead is now 37.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort.
We resume hostilities. Big Fish won the hit out. Gathers it now. Adams moves it by hand. The fans hoping this one goes through to give them a glimmer of hope. He acknowledges the crowd. The Giants close the gap to 31. About to resume play. Punched away. 30 looks in need of a spell. Ball up in the centre square. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
Just put his hands in the back of the opponent, and it's a free. Looks to move it by foot. The ball finds 8. There's the siren for the end of the quarter. The score's the Bombers 49, took the Giants 18.
The Bombers could have to be happy with that first 2.
Using every ounce of energy he has left. Let's see what the stats have to show.
The Bombers curl out.
Players ready to start the second quarter. Back in the middle to resume play. Thumps it clear. This is Miracle Man. Collected by 22. 25 dug it out. Handballs out into space. Has a man running for him. What a sensational goal. Another goal. He's kicked a couple now. They get around him after that effort. The Bombers' lead is now 37. Back in the middle.
It's been a clearance game, and right now the Bombers are on top in that area.
Velvet Sledgehammer sockers it home for a goal. Pretty happy with that one. 43 points the difference.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
Back in the middle, has the rucks go at it.
The Bombers needs to be more aware of the opposition set up at the stoppage. Their hit-outs are getting cut off too easily.
Couldn't take it. Well picked up. Mumford gets the loose ball. He drives it. Bound away to keep balance. Sees it out of play.
This game is out of hand and could go downhill even further.
Won it down. Doing well was Gabby. Needs a bit of a rest. Cornelio couldn't keep his hands on it. Green hits him hard. 13 collects the loose ball. Handballs. He can take off after that handball. Ward with a big chance to convert here.
Clear.
Celebrating hard. The Giants produce the margin. Umpire ready to resume play. Taps it down. He gains possession. Ball gets cut off.
Thank you.
Now we've got a ball up. Swats it. The ball in the hands of 14. Links with hands. Bounce works for Shield. Quickly onto the boot. Cameron missed an opportunity to mark. Scoops up the ball. He's got the footy in his hands. Velvet Sledgehammer collected the ball well. Bounces over the line. (13) making his way onto the field. Ball back into play. Mumford gets onto the ball. Did well to get a hand in. 29 collects it. He was celebrating that goal the moment it left his boot.
He's enjoying every second of it out there.
They are starting to stamp their dominance on this game. Congratulated by his teammates. Linking by hand.
My footy.
Ball up in the centre square. Mumford aims for his man on the ground. Big fish running off for a break. The umpire will ball it up. Wins the ruck duel. Gets around Mr. Invisible. Kicks in heavy traffic. The ball ends up going to ground. Awkwardly got the handball out. Almost cut it off. Dug out the loose ball. 14 steers it towards goals. They'll be pleased with that effort. A nice long goal. That will settle his nerves. Gets his first on the board. That pushes the lead further out. Look at them celebrate that effort. Getting pushed out of the way was 14. Goes by hand. Just put it on the boot. And the mark will be paid. 21 to have the shot from outside 50. He looks like he needs a spell. Kick on the way. He's able to ride it home from a long way. Puts it through. Can that goal be the start of something more? Puts it through.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. The Bombers are winning plenty of the ball at the moment, and it's allowing them to create plenty of scoring opportunities.
The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. Hits the target by hand. Cornelia gets it out of congestion. Coughed up by 21. 7 picks it up. Picked off the deck. Well collected, under pressure, and keeps it alive. Dropped the mark he should have taken. Using every ounce of energy he has left. With the ball now. 29 charges with intent.
Clear.
Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. The Bombers by 49. We're back in motion. Mumford won it down.
My footy.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square.
Right now, I'm only seeing one team really putting their all into this contest.
Sinks the slipper into it. Slams it onto the boot. Doesn't take the mark. Had plenty of the ball. Manages to get out the handball. Handball finds Cameron. Turned it over. Velvet Sledgehammer couldn't hang on to the ball. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. Receives the handball and takes off. Patton dug out the loose ball. Just so close, but just a behind. The Giants trying to get back to a manageable score. Plays onto himself. Moves the ball by foot. Ball hits the deck. Velvet Sledgehammer just landed in his back. Tomlinson, urged on by the crowd, prepares the kick. 60 metres out. Needs a bit of a rest. Going for goal number 1. A mighty effort from there, and it's a goal. It's home. Can that goal be the spark? His teammates rush over. The game is back underway. Wins the ruck duel. 22 now. Did well not to confuse himself. Is in his possession. The kick towards goal. A long way from home. And it goes a long way. What a goal. They get around him after that effort. The Bombers lead by 48.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. That's a really good team goal.
We're back in the middle to resume play. 1 down. Opportunity for 13. 14 spills it. Gets the loose ball. A chance to put a second goal on the board. A drop punt through the goals. He loved that one. The Bombers' lead is now 54. The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. The handball hits the target. Miracle Man having an impact again.
He's setting the example at the moment.
Can't take the mark. Hits the post, and it's a behind. The Bombers by 55. Davis ready to bring it back into play.
Play on.
Gets it away. Whitfield is streaming past and gets the footy. It's cut off by 29. There'll be a ball up close to goal.
I hate to say it, Hutto, but this game is over.
Ends up with 29. 22 just through it. Steele slick with the hands. Goes back to where it came. Nice work from 29. And that puts them further in front. He celebrates hard after that. The margin is 61. 22 got in a better position. Up for grabs for Miracle Man. Miracle Man will be the recipient of the free. Couldn't complete the mark.
My footy.
And we'll get a ball up. 22 hurls it away. He's got the football now. Half-time, and it's the Bombers 98 to the Giants 37.
The Bombers have controlled the play well and deserve this lead at half-time.
Anything you can see, Gary?
The Giants can't seem to find the footy. It's pretty simple. If they don't have the ball, they can't score.
The third quarter has begun. Back in the middle. Thumped by 22. And now Ward manufactures the handball. At full stride, receives the handball. Going for goal number 2. 21 puts it through and delivers with a desperately needed goal. Celebrating hard. The Giants now only trail by 55. Back with another centre bounce. Guided down nicely by Mumford. Got hands to it. 6 just dismisses 21 with quick hands. Squeezes out a handball. It's a turnover. Gives a don't argue. Keeps it moving. Haynes with the ball. Picks up the loose ball. Looking to kick goal number 2. Look at them celebrate that effort. The lead is now 61. Back in the middle. Has the rucks go at it. Tap down. He wins possession. Finds the loose ball.
Thank you, I'll have it.
And now we'll have a ball up.
It's just a bit lacklustre out there for my liking.
Cornelio finds possession. He can take off after that handball. Ball up in the centre square. Thumped clear. Pushes through with power. Just handballs into space. Ball gets cut off. Putting his skills on display. Steele kicks it to the square. Cameron will be upset with that. 9 runs onto the field. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Won the hit out. 30 handballs. He has the ball. Receives the handball and takes off. Spills the mark. The umpire will ball it up. Punches it clear. Just gets a boot to it. Mops up the loose ball. Big Fish heads for home. No issues with that drop punt. That's his first. This kick stretches the lead. He's enjoying that goal. The Bombers have kicked back-to-back goals. 67. Big Fish thumps it forward. Cornelio throws the ball away. Puts boot to ball.
Thank you, I'll have it.
Big Fish won the tap. Ward with a short hand pass. Is in his possession. Interesting handball. Velvet Sledgehammer with a chance on the turnover. The loose ball picked up. My ball, says the umpire. Big Fish does well. 32 might have overworked himself there. Velvet Sledgehammer slots the goal. Another one. He's having a day out. Gets some reward for his effort.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort.
Won it down. Miracle Man continues to dominate this contest.
He's on fire at the moment.
Takes possession. 20 metres from home. Velvet Sledgehammer shouldn't miss from here. This is getting out of hand. A chance for number 7. Congratulated by his teammates. The Bombers 122 lead the Giants 43. Thrashes it. Cornelio keeps coming. Lob. Campbell's out in front. Dug out by Hoskin Elliott. 29 now heading to the bench for a break.
The sting has been taken out of the game right now.
Miracle Man read it best. Kelly just hunted him down.
Fantastic tackle.
He's put it out on the full. Intercepted by Smith. They really need a goal on the board now. He's excited about that one. The Giants behind by 73. The game is back underway. Lob won the hit out. 14 onto the ball. Putting this one through would give the Bombers plenty of confidence. Another goal here would make it goal number 8. He acknowledges the crowd. Now they lead by 79. About to resume play. Hammers it with the ball now. He spears the ball. Showed good control. He puts it out of bounds on the full. 39 elects to kick. Finds a target.
The Bombers haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
6, get some distance on the kick. Shield slowing down now. Might be in need of a rest. 32 runs them down. Unable to create the space.
Outstanding pressure.
He drives it towards goal. Over the top of the pack. This is kickable by his standards. Normally a good shot on goal. He delivers with a drop punt. This lead getting bigger now. Pretty happy with that one.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
About to resume hostilities. One down by Big Fish. Shows some physicality. Dug it out. Releases the handball. Wilson just dismissed the tackler. Hit the man hard. Handballs to no one in particular. 39 puts on the tackle and is rewarded. The ball's knocked loose. Plays on now. The mark has been taken. Just gets a hand in. Gives a don't argue. They can link up now. Wilson gets on the end of that handball. 9 goes cleverly off the ground and kicks the goal. Smiles all round. We resume hostilities. Thumps it clear. Here's Miracle Man. 14 receives the ball. At full stride, receives the handball. Offhands from 21. 1 didn't dispose of it correctly and hands it over. Patton shut him down.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
Normally a pretty good kick. Let's see what he can do here. 50 metres out, almost directly in front here. Patton struggling to run at the moment. The drop punt sails between the big sticks. They get a desperately needed goal. He's enjoying that goal.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. The Bombers have been extremely well organised at the stoppages, and it sees them being able to win the ball from the clearance.
Back in the middle now. Slapped away. Fends off the tackler. Lob unable to lay the tackle. The handball hits the target. Drops the mark. There'll be a ball up close to goal.
They just need to find a way to work back into the game right now.
Haynes rushes with the kick. Wins the race to the ball. Picking it up was Williams. Penetrating handball. 7 with the intercept. The ball is coming back into play. Needs a bit of a rest. Dishes it off. Not much time to play in this third term. Slips the handball to Shield. Moved on by Canelio. It's been turned over. 21 sends. We head into the final term. The Bombers 140 playing the Giants 55.
The Bombers fans will be hoping they can...
Last quarter action ready to go.
Can't afford any mistakes from here. They have to be perfect.
Tap came from Mumford. He gets his hands on the footy. He lays off the pass. 14 has the ball. He's having a big game right now.
He's been superb today, Hutto.
It's a big kick, and it goes straight through. Smiles all round. The margin is 91. Umpire ready to resume play.
The Bombers aren't making the most of their hit-outs. It's going straight to the opposition.
I'll have it.
The umpire calls for a stoppage. Mumford just slaps it down. Just sends it into space. Finds his man. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. That one hits the woodwork. Margin in a really tricky situation.
The Bombers have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
Nobody can hold on here. 16 drives it out of the pack. Big Fish got hands to it. 22, is this the moment? Through for a minor score. The Bombers doing well at the moment. Ready to bring it back into play. He gives chase to the footy. Ball spills, a chance to put a second goal on the board. Through for a point. The Bombers covet the Giants by 92.
The Bombers have been poor with their ball use. They've turned it over on too many occasions, and it's allowing the opposition chances to score.
Hunted him down beautifully and wins the free.
Great tackle. They can just slow the game down now, take a bit of time off the clock.
They get around him after that effort. The lead is now 98.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. The Bombers are controlling the possession and they're using that control to hit the scoreboard.
22 clears the contest. Clean from the half volley. Collects the loose ball. 13 breaks the tackle. Picks it up. We'll get a ball up.
Another goal here and this game could be well and truly over.
He flicks it over. A lot of possessions for him. Linking by hand. Cameron hooks the kick. Would have loved to nail that chance. The Giants behind by 97.
The Bombers have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over, which doesn't make it as dangerous.
Just goes bang. 26 brushed off easily. They can link up now. It's going to be close. That ball comes off the post. They'll be looking to close the gap now. Still plenty of time. Jimmy decides to go to himself. Has it now. Movement by hand. With the ball is 7. Pushes through with power. Haynes wins the ball in the air. Uses a short handball. He looks like he needs a spell. Fantastic goal by 25. Congratulated by his teammates. The Bombers have 3 in a row. They continue to push this lead out. 32 coming on. The umpire calls for it.
The Bombers are getting first use from their ruckman.
Puts it on the boot. A big contested grab. He goes for broke. Drop punt. Finds its way home from Big Fish. He's got a couple now, starting to get into this game. He acknowledges the crowd. Centre bounce. Punches it clear. 14 is blowing hard after that effort. 29 landed in his back on this occasion. Wilson handballs out into space. Tomlinson wins the foot race.
False pin. Thank you.
Now we'll get a ball up.
It's just smashing out there at the moment, and it could get worse.
The handball now from Adams. 14 can put through a fourth with this kick. The kick comes close, but offline. The Bombers doing well at the moment. Tomlinson weighing up the options now. Wants to keep it moving. Manages to get a hand away. Got the hands free. 13 going to be penalised here. Tomlinson hunted him down.
Fantastic pressure there.
Decides to kick. 29 doesn't take the mark.
Thank you, guys. I'll have it.
Ball up called. Mumford guides it down. 9 controlled it well off the bounce.
Footy.
Umpire calls for the ball. Guides it down.
Thank you.
Clears the contest. Gets on the end of this. Adams looking a bit sluggish out there. Releases by hand. He's got the football now. Lob hacking it out of there. Green has a chance to put a second goal on the board. It's a huge kick and it goes all the way. And that goal keeps some hope alive. Celebrating hard. We're back in motion. Taps it down.
My footy.
We'll have another ball up. Punched away. 22 gets the ball. Can't take possession. They can create from this. Big Fish already has 2 goals. This for a third. The Bombers starting to exert some dominance now. They lead 168 to 64.
The Bombers are costing themselves with turnover today. They need to find a way to control the play better and stop turning it over.
Tomlinson didn't mark it.
There's not too much going on out there at the moment.
Putting on the bump was Miracle Man. The ball mopped up. Big Fish with a chance to light things up. He sums up the situation and delivers.
Yes, Hutto.
That's his third. He's doing his job out there. He loved that one.
He did really well there and gets the reward. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
About to resume play. Guides it down. He wins possession.
My footy.
Ball up in the centre square. Thrashes it. Fighting hard was Adams.
Let him up. Well.
Ball up in the centre square. 22 with a big fist on it. Adams got the hands free. Has a runner alongside him. Ball off hand. 7 needs to lift.
He's barely touched the ball lately.
Offline for a behind. The Giants now only trail by 109. Yabby deciding where to go with the kick in. .11 marks uncontested. Miracle Man couldn't snaffle it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
He needs to find a way into this game.
We'll get a ball in. Toss back into play. 22 dropped what he should have taken.
My footy.
The umpire will ball it up.
Well, this game's really getting out of hand.
Won the hit out. 14 slowing down now. Might be in need of a rest. 32 had it, lost it. Velvet Sledgehammer a bit too casual with the tackle. 26 with a chance for a third goal today. And pumps it through the big sticks.
No doubt about it.
This kick puts them further into the lead. Gets some reward for his efforts. The Bombers building this lead nicely. Thumped clear. He gains possession. Sweeping handball. Gives it to 26. He just can't get out of the action. Dishes it off. Handballs to a teammate on the run. Couldn't snaffle it. One can create on the turnover. Now we've got a ball up. Slapped away. Gets around the imaginary opponent. 13 gets on the end of that handball. He couldn't hang on. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Well, he hasn't had the impact we were expecting.
Davis looking to bring it back into play. The Giants need to work on their performance for next week.
The Bombers just know how to play together. It's been a solid team performance and they can reap the rewards.
Final scores are 181 to 65. Thanks to Gary Lyon for joining us. We'll see you all later.
Thanks, Hutto. Until next time, that is.